Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Donkey Kong Country. And we're doing the Trick Track Trek, the triple T of tumultuous doom, and we'll see what happens. I'm hoping this is going to go over a little bit better than when we were in the oil drum alley, because that did not go over very well. We were doing fine until we got there, and then promptly it got very ugly. So, oh no, I can already tell this is not going to go over well. Better yet, like, who rigged this crazy little thing here out of like a... We're gonna take the pieces of an old treadmill and we're gonna throw it together to make our transportation inside of this strange mine shaft that we do not want to explain to anyone what the hell we're mining out of this place. It's weird though. I don't like it. I don't like that the track doesn't move either. Like the wheels do, but the actual track isn't moving. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit at all. I'm kind of bummed out though, man. Not too long ago, I just got done watching the Wisconsin and Oregon game in the tournament, and Oregon lost. And so my favorite team, their season is officially over in the world of college basketball this year. And so I'm bummed that that my interest in collegiate sports, at least college basketball, has dipped dramatically in the last hour or so. So that sucks. But you know what? I'm still happy, you know. They vastly surpassed my my expectations for the year, because like they had a lot of shit go on in the off season. Like, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what happened to them. After the last season, they had 3 kids that got accused of rape, which they've never proven that it happened. Mainly because the girl that accused them changed her story like 3 times. In the whole process of things, so she didn't really help her own cause out. Ugh. And so all 3 of those kids got kicked off the program, which, understandable. That's gonna happen. Like, you gotta do the PR move for your program. You can't have alleged rapists on your team. And then they had a bunch of kids that graduated and a couple of kids that transferred to different schools. And so going into this season, they only had 3 players on their team from last season, and that's not good. And so the coach brought in like some other guys. Like he coerced some kids to transfer from other schools to come and play at Oregon, and they were picked to finish 8th out of 12th in their conference, which is not very good. That's maybe at the very best like 500, maybe like 16-16. Or maybe worse, maybe a little bit better. Somewhere in that general area, that's what they were picked to finish. That level was actually a lot easier than I thought. That was a miracle. I was thinking we were going to have like another one of those like minecart debacles again, where we're just like constantly falling off and dying, or like making stupid mistakes or whatever. And now we get to do elevator antics, which this is not the backdrop I would have figured would have been the setting for that. But I'll take it. Okay, I guess we're just gonna be I've got a puke! Oh! Just like right in my face. Didn't even see it coming, and it was a solid. It was just one big mass of whatever that was. It was gross. Ugh, gross. So yeah, so they were picked to not do very well, and then the season starts, and they ended up doing really well. They finished 2nd. They went, what was it, 25-8, which is really good considering, what they had. A team that had like 0 continuity at all. These guys have only been playing together for like a couple of months, and they were able to come up with that. And Oregon's coach won Coach of the Year in the conference, and one of their players got Player of the Year in the conference, and then they went to the tournament, which they weren't supposed to go to at all. The fact that they made it there at all is nothing short of a miracle. Ah! Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, God, I don't like it. Where's the elevator part of this? Are they just counting the fact that we're ascending and descending like you would in an elevator as like the basis of the name here, or what? Because I was anticipating like actually being in an elevator or something, going back to that weird industrial setting for this. So yeah, but then they played their first game in the tournament a couple days ago, and they won, and it was awesome. And then they played against Wisconsin today, and Wisconsin is one of the top 4 teams in the country, and they actually gave them a really good game. Like, they were definitely not projected to win at all. Like, they were projected to lose, obviously. And so, like, I wasn't expecting them to win by... Oh! Yeah, this level's stressing me out right now. Oh, really? Alright. Yeah. I understand the elevator moniker of this level now. It totally makes sense. I understand why they said it. But yeah, they ended up losing. Like, they were close. The game was tied with 5 minutes left in the whole game. And so, it's not like they got, you know, totally cremated, which was like, that was my fear the whole time, is that they were just going to get just obliterated by these guys. Because they played him in the tournament last year and lost to him. But they had a valiant effort. I gotta give them that. So it was awesome. I'm proud of those guys. But it's a bummer. Oh no, I hit the rewind button on accident. God damn it. Yeah, I have that button set right at I have that button set right on the left bumper of this thing, and so sometimes when I'm like, because I always hug the 2 shoulder buttons up there, and so I'll do that sometimes, right? I just accidentally hit it, which sucked because I was doing really good. Ah! See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So stupid. I just cost myself a life out of my own stupid moves. Damn rewind. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. So yeah, it was a bummer though. But you know what? There's always next year. Yeah, finally we killed one of those stupid ass bees. I hate those guys. Ugh. Yee. I gotta tell you guys about this one. So, are you ready to hear about one of the weirdest things? And some of you guys may find this really weird and some of you may not, but I've got a weird feeling that you guys are gonna find this as a fairly strange thing. So, I heard about one of the world's more obscure supposed cancer cures today from a customer who, you know, is like super on board with this concept. Oh, come on! How did we not bounce off of his fat, weird, big boob chest there? We got like, it was like, damn it. I hate these guys. Like, what are they wearing helmets for? There's nothing in here that you need helmets for. Except for this. This is actually a fair reason for them to wear helmets. Okay. I knew it. I just knew there was going to be a point in this episode where this was going to come down and start happening to me. I just knew it. Why wouldn't it happen? Why wouldn't it happen at all? There we go. Finally. Here we go. We're going to pass them. We're going to pass them. No! Don't! No! It's the same problem! God. Oh, I hate it. I totally hate it. I have an idea, though. I spawned a plan in the back of my head. So I had this old guy that came in, and he was looking around at products, which is normal, and there's nothing weird about that. That's definitely not where this starts getting strange. But this guy was looking around at products, and I saw him like, kind of like hovering around the flaxseed area. I was like, it's like, anything I can help you find today? He's like, oh no, I'm just looking for some flaxseed. And I was like, all right, nothing weird about that. Seems like a pretty normal thing for anybody to be asking for. And so, okay, here we go. We got to figure this out. We got to figure this out. Got to figure it out. Got to figure it out. Got to figure it out right now. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. I have learned. Oh God. Time it. Time it. Time it. There we go. Oh boy, that was really close. We were really close to dying right there. We made it out. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. We've been here. We have been to this spot before. We're gonna make it out alive. Yes. Oh, I don't like all the things you're spitting at me. We'll get back to this in a second. I need to concentrate on getting through this. Wow, look at all that liquid Velveeta back there. That is crazy. I love those Velveeta commercials, by the way. The whole liquid gold moniker is really cool. And this is exactly what it looks like. It kind of looks like, oh, damn it. It looks like that background. Damn, we're going to have to go all the way back again. Son of a hoe. It kind of looks like that part in Aladdin, you know, where where Fazim is walking around through there, through the old you know, place or whatever, and ooh, and you know, who dares disturb my slumber and all that crazy crap. Here we go. Oh, yeah, one of you's dead now. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? Alright. Okay, this is the way harder part, though. Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. And then we gotta do one of these. Alright. Yes, very good. Oh! Oh! God, so many O's going on here. Ooh. Oh! God, I don't like these guys. They're just everybody's getting in the way at the wrong time. And we're gonna go over this way. We're gonna not let this guy spit his weird coconut rock-looking things on us. Okay, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Doing good. There we go. Things are good in the world. We're doing all right here. We will touch back on this weird topics in a moment. Okay, please let me get out of this place. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I am absolutely done with this area. Thank God. There was so much going on there that I wasn't down with. So this guy, so he's looking around at that stuff, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And so he comes up to the counter with a bottle of flax oil, which nothing weird about that. And so I was like, you all set to go? And he's like, oh yeah, yeah. He's like, have you ever used this stuff before? And I was like, yeah, I've totally used flax oil before. Like I use it for my hands. I use it for my skin condition. First of all, if this pond is poisonous, what the hell are we doing in here? Are we just like asking to to come out of this place with like 2 heads and 4 arms? Just like turn ourselves into like a even creepier version of Goro? Because the way we're going right now, we are knocking on that door. Even though that'd have to be radioactive, not poison. Poison would just kill us, not really turn us into a strange-looking, monkey mutant. Oh, how am I supposed to get behind this guy? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh God, it worked! I can't believe that worked, and it was just for nothing. It was just for bananas. Oh my God, I don't know how we're getting out of that. So yeah, he's like, "You ever used flaxseed before, or flaxseed oil before?" And I was like, "Sure." And he's like, well, but you've never used it for what I'm using it for. And I was like, try me. I'm sitting here like, I've been working around this stuff for a long time. I feel like I know, for the most part, what most things are being used for these days. Damn it. And he's like, come closer. And I'm like, okay. So like, what the hell are you? What do you want me to do that for? He's like, come closer. It's like, and like, keep in mind, we were the only 2 people in this store at this point, so it's like, you don't need to whisper it to me. Like, you can totally talk to me like a regular person. It's no big deal. I'm sure this is not like one of the world's best kept secrets that you're trying to tell me right now. I don't like the weird, like, just free roaming pattern that these sharks are flying around in. It's kind of bothering me, actually. So he's like, so this flaxseed oil, he's like, it can totally cure cancer. And I was like, on its own? Because I'm pretty sure on its own, it definitely does not have that ability to do that. And he's like, you know what? You're absolutely right. It's like, you gotta mix it with one other thing. I was like, okay, well... Oh, come on, man! Oh, this is not good. We're starting to lose our livestock here. We were up to like 16 or 19 at one point. We are making our lives very hard on ourselves right now. This is not good. So he's like, you know what? You're totally right. You have to mix it with one other thing. And you want to know what that is? I was like, yeah, that would be kind of a helpful thing in this discussion. And he's like, well, this other magic ingredient that you need in order for it to cure cancer is cottage cheese. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you mean to tell me that flaxseed oil and cottage cheese is the magic cure for cancer, huh? That's the thing. That's not not the other. I even like in the world of natural medicine, there's been some pretty wild things for cancer, like vitamin B17, which is apricot kernels, or things like IP6 and inositol, which are like other parts of the B vitamin family, or like AHCC, which is it's like a mushroom complex. They call it mushroom mycelia. Or active hexose correlated compound, if we're gonna get crazy, crazy with the terminology here. But this guy's like, yeah, flaxseed oil and cottage cheese. That's apparently some German lady invented it. And back, a while back, I was like, did she invent? She didn't invent both of those items. She discovered that those 2 items together becomes a cancer cure. It's like, people don't. I mean, unless you're actually like really inventing like a cancer cure. Like you're actually creating the compound like that was never known before. That would be, you know, that would be creating it. She didn't. She wasn't the first person in the world to create flaxseed oil, but I get what he's saying. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to be an asshole. Like, nah, you're fucking stupid. I wasn't gonna be that guy. Oh no, boy. Okay, yeah, not going back down there. Not a good idea. Is there a DK barrel somewhere? I really need that, like, really bad. So yeah, he's like, yeah, apparently it's just like this incredible, it can cure any type of cancer, it doesn't matter which one it is. It doesn't even matter what stage it's at, you could be terminal, you could be on your deathbed, and you could take that one time and your cancer's gone. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, you've got to be just, you know, ripping my scrotum off and throwing it right in front of like a, oh my god, that thing's going fast. Yeah, that thing was on one, all right. I was like, you gotta be ripping my scrotum off and throwing it out in the middle of five direction traffic, not 5 lanes. I'm talking every direction you can think of. But yeah, it was a weird thing, man. And then I decided to read into it a little more, just because like, whenever somebody gives me bogus, like, you know, seemingly bogus ideas like that, I at least got to look into it a little bit. And I did some reading, and apparently, like, that was an actual thing. Like, that was an actual cancer cure. Like, there was the lady that discovered it actually was nominated for, like, I think it was like 6 or 7 Nobel Prizes, you know, when she was alive. Apparently she died in 2003, and so, you know, she got a lot of press for that. But it wasn't like just doing those two things together. Like, obviously you can't just, you know, throw cottage cheese and flaxseed oil in a blender and, you know, take it one time and all your problems are gone for the rest of forever. There's definitely a lot more to it than that. Oh boy, wow. There we go. Oh, yeah. Gee, ooh, too many fish, damn it. I don't like it. Please don't kill me, please. I don't want to be the big guy for this. I don't like it. Oh, we only got Ong, really? I missed the K. I missed the Coach Krzyzewski. Oh, ah! God, I hate them. They're just come out of nowhere. Get me to the end of this thing. Oh my God, we made it. Oh boy, that was tense, man. That was tense. But yeah, apparently there's like this whole crazy diet that went along with it. Like, they restricted you from like everything. Like you couldn't like any sugar at all is completely forbidden. You have to eat like only grass-fed, like free-range, you know, meat. You can't use like any butter or margarine. No processed foods. No tap water and no bottled water, which I don't really know what other forms of water you're really going to be going for, unless you're going to go out to like you're going to just like go up to a mountain and start drinking from like the actual glacier that it's trickling down from or whatever. And like no, oh, what was it? There's like a whole bunch of like other things. Like the only things they encouraged that you do were like the flaxseed and cottage cheese thing. Drinking herbal tea, drinking like pureed vegetables, and like the whole like, you know, only grass-fed, blah blah blah, non-GMO everything type of thing. And it's like they just basically don't want you to eat anything unless you grew it yourself, essentially. So, I mean, I get it. It's just like, if I had cancer, like, I wouldn't want to just stop eating everything. Like, if I got cancer and I'm gonna be terminal, like, let me eat whatever the hell I want to eat, you know? And like, you know, let me experiment with other cancer killers, but don't sit here and tell me that, hey, you can't have 99% of everything that you used to eat and we're gonna make you not eat anything anymore. Because that's just like, that's almost a fate worse than death right there. It's like, you're basically killing me without killing me, telling me that I can't eat anything. So, you know what? A big, giant, double middle finger to you, society, for telling me I can't eat anything. But it's really cool that that was like an actual cancer cure, and apparently the success rate was actually pretty good for the people that she apparently had tested it on, and like they followed the program for a while. It actually worked on like a percentage like up in the 90s. It's just that, like, you know, I don't really know exactly what caused the whole thing to wear off. I don't know if like the pharmaceutical companies, like, you know, and the FDA gave her like the cease and desist letter or whatnot, but because they've done that type of stuff before. They've outlawed natural cancer cures numerous times for stuff like that. But it was weird. It was a really weird thing to actually read about. It's just that the way that that guy was going to go about it was totally not the right way. I don't know if he was aware of like the whole diet that goes along with it, because he was just like, I'm going to take this a couple times and everything's going to be good. So I will see you later. Type of thing. So yeah, I could ramble on about that a lot longer, but I think we're gonna call this spot right here a good place to stop for now. So when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Donkey Kong Country, Minecart Madness. Oh yeah, I get to have just 8,000 pounds of frustration just fall right into my lap next time around. But hopefully we can get some lives back, because we lost a lot of lives today. We're under 10, and that's never a comfortable thing. When I can get around 15, that's when I feel best. So that's what we're going to do next time, my friends. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and go have some cottage cheese and flax. Sounds like a tasty treat.